Just wait for people to get on here, driving with some thoughts. What's up? What's up? I see people coming on right now. Hey, I will be careful driving. For those of you that worry, I promise my eyes are forward. It's like I'm talking to a passenger, right? But I'm talking to you. I just dropped my son off at school. Had an amazing morning with him. A couple of things I was thinking about today. This is just me reflecting. And I'm not going to look. I'll go back and see all the killer messages you guys leave, so thank you for that. But I can't look now while I'm driving. But I want to talk about more than money. So we've been talking in our office like that's our hashtag. We want that to be our hashtag, more than money. We haven't pushed it hard. Yes, I've been slacking. We're still giving away stuff every single week. Just go to my latest my latest posts and hashtag more than money. Tag some friends or entrepreneurial friends, and we're giving away killer stuff every single week. But I want to talk about more than money. Sorry, I'm turning towards the sun. I can't do anything about it. It's the message, though, that's most important. What does more than money mean? Like, I don't want anybody to think I'm anti-money, because I think it's you're just going to have to deal with the sun. More than money to me means this. And I want you all to think about this today as we go into this weekend. I believe getting money out of the way. I'm not saying that's easy, but I believe getting money out of the way, meaning not stressing about money. As a kid, I watched my parents worry about money nonstop. They weren't able to drop me off at school or coach my little league or be at plays and all. They were working hard, and they worked really hard, and conversations were always around money. It's like, think about this. Think about oxygen. When is the last time you thought about taking a deep breath? You probably haven't. It's there. It's abundant. It's everywhere, right? But if I grabbed your throat, I don't mean that to be weird, but if I held your throat and restricted the amount of oxygen that was going into your body, that's all you would think about. There wouldn't even be another thing on your mind. It would be purely, I need oxygen to breathe. Well, I think money is that way, right? Without realizing it, it consumes so much of our time because we're lacking it. We have someone's got a grip on the amount that flows from the universe into our bank accounts, and it's like the oxygen. So think about that, and think about how often money or lack thereof, or the things you want to do for other people. And I know most people want to just do great stuff for other people. You want to do stuff for your family, want to do stuff for your kids, want to do stuff for your parents, grandparents, right? But if it's not coming in, then it's like a restricted line, right? Okay, so now I talked about that. I believe if you open that line when someone's hand isn't on your throat, in 2 minutes you go back to never thinking about oxygen. How would your life be if you never thought about money, right? If that wasn't the thing that consumed you. So I'm not giving you some magic money machine right now. I'm just telling you a philosophy of mine on why the hashtag more than money is so important to me. Is because I want you to get money out of the way. Now, I don't want you to get delusioned by the 6 gazillion work from home, 6 minutes to 6 figures, $1,000 a day without doing anything. There's so much crap online right now. Some is probably really good, a lot not, right? You have to learn from people that are actually doing it, right? But anyway, my thought is this. If money, and I want you to think about this philosophy this weekend, if money was no longer an issue in your life, I'm not talking about the Rolex. I'm not talking about the fancy car. If you really, let's get past all the shit. Let's just talk, you and me, right now. If money was no longer a worry in your life, what would really happen? What would really happen? What would you really do? We have these fantasies, and that's great, but think of your heart. Get out of your head, get out of the ego, and think about what you would do and who you would become. Would you work on your personal growth more? Would you attend more seminars or events? Would you read more books? Would you get a counselor? Would you get a life coach? How about your health? Would you hire a full-time trainer or pimp out and make an amazing gym in your house? Would you get a nutritionist? Would you start going to a naturopath and get IVs and supplements that were specifically for your body type? Would you spend 20 grand on your blood? I've done it, and dial in exactly who you are down to the cell, like slice your cells and see who you are, and then design supplements around that. Would you design a workout regimen around it? Would you take your husband, your wife, your kid, like, would you work on your relationship? If you're not even married, would you learn, how do you have a real relationship? No one ever taught me how to have a real relationship. I had to work at that later in my life. Like, would you be a better man? Would you be a more confident woman? Would you retire a spouse or a boyfriend or a father or a mother? Like, I want you to get past, like, I know I say this, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, would you get past the Lamborghinis? Like, literally, it's okay to use that stuff to bring people in. People will stop to look at it, but people stay because of your heart. I hope you stay here because you know my heart. You know how I care. You know my willingness and my desire to serve. But think past that this weekend. Think past, I'm stopped here so I can look at you. Think past that this weekend. Think of who would you become? What man would you become? What woman would you become? What son, daughter, boyfriend, girlfriend, a parent, a friend, worker, co-worker, boss? Who would you become if money was out of the way and it was more than money? I want you to really think about that, because emotions create action. Passion, yes. Ego, of course. Jealousy moves people. Envy moves people, but they're not long lasting. You attach an emotion, like visualizing this weekend that I changed my life and money was no longer something I thought about. It's always more than money, but money helps us get there faster. Money is not evil. When I say more than money, the hashtag, it doesn't mean, oh, don't worry about the money. No, you can have all that stuff. I'm just telling you, it's a lot freaking easier when money's not a problem. It's a lot easier when you don't think about paying the bills. So that's my message and my gift for you this weekend to think about. What would be more than money to you? And again, make sure you do that. We're going to give away some killer shit, killer stuff. I'm going to make sure we stack the prize this week because I think we missed last week. So go to my recent post, hashtag more than money. Leave me a message. I'll read all of them. And tag a few friends that you think could use this message. That's how we're growing. That's why a year ago we were at 10,000 people on Instagram because I ignored it. I was on TV doing that, and now we're, I think, 230 or something like that, 220, 230,000 followers, all because of you, all because you share. I appreciate you guys so much. You are making an impact. You're helping me make an impact. There's no doubt, and you're going to see a lot more of this. My mission, and it's been so dialed in over the last year, especially. I've been in business for myself for 30 years, but in the last 5 and then the last year, I've dialed in my mission more than ever. My mission is to make self-education the new norm over the next 5 to 10 years. Meaning, if someone doesn't go to college, they don't have to go work at a factory. The down the middle road is self-education, learning from those playing the game at the highest level possible. Simultaneously, if college was your path or is your path, or you did it 20 years ago, that's awesome too. But maybe you still need the self-education, learning a specific path. I want to make it cool that if it's college plus self-education, badass. No college, self-education, badass. As long as you have the values, you have the grit, you have the grind, you have the passion for more. Add in self-education or self-education with college, and there'll be no stopping you. I want to make that the new norm, and I want to make it the new norm with factories to want to hire people who are obsessed with self-education and success growth. So that's my mission. It's a big one. You guys are helping me. So appreciate you all. Thanks for spending time with me this morning. If you haven't checked out my Underground Millionaire Mastermind, you should check it out. Really amazing, growing fast. People are loving it. Just go to undergroundmillionairemastermind.com. Check it out. Seriously. Watch the quick video that explains it all. Is it a place to go to get rich overnight? Hells no. If that's what you're looking for, I'm not your guy. If you want the foundation for wealth and success that lasts long term, then that's me. All right, I'm at my light. I'm going to a breakfast meeting right now, and I'll see you guys soon. Go hashtag more than money. We're giving away killer stuff this week. My team will create a swipe up or something to announce it, but you might as well start right now. You guys have an awesome weekend. Bye.